Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation with me, your host Owen, guys, on what is All Firm Match Day. Guys, in a few hours we will be kicking off against that monkey mob from across the city in what is is a must-win game. Uh, Time to really lay down a marker, a time to put a cut on them, a time to, whilst not really think about, I suppose, winning the league this season. I suppose that is probably too far. Even if we win our two Old Firm games, get to 3 points behind them, I can't see them slipping up for a third time. Plus, their goal difference is vastly superior. However, it is all about laying down that marker, ready for next season, really putting it to them. Anyway, Old Firm news, match day. What is going on with the club? Bit of a plug, guys. If you haven't yet, please go back and check out the podcast from yesterday that Victoria Searle and I did with Dave Marshall from Heart and Hand. It was a fantastic podcast with lots of talk about Douglas Park, about Connor Goldson's comments, obviously about a preview of the Rangers Celtic game as well. So that's available here on the channel. If it doesn't come up straight away, go to the live tab, and it's one of those first podcasts. Please check it out. Anyway, talking of Connor Goldson, let's think about there is rumours around Connor Goldson's availability for today's game against Celtic. Now, obviously, Goldson is one of the strongest defenders in the Rangers squad. The rumours that are currently going around is that Goldson will be out of today's game. I certainly hope these are just rumours. This was muted on the podcast last night. It was muted through a couple of sources that he would be missing today's game. No reason as yet why. It's thought that he may have been injured in training yesterday and could miss out. If that is the case, it leaves Michael Beale with a big selection dilemma. Who does he play alongside Ben Davis? For me, it's got to be John Souter. He's got to come in. He's got to be the man. If we're going to stick with that back four, I certainly hope that he doesn't do something stupid like play John Lundstrom back there. Lundstrom, who did a lot of work at the back against Dundee United. I'd certainly rather see John Souter back there than Lundstrom. So let's hope Souter is the man if Goldson is out, but certainly more so, I'd rather hope that Goldson, these rumours are untrue, and that Goldson will shake off whatever it is and will be fit to play in a few hours against Celtic. Next piece of news obviously concerns this man here, as he is kind of the centre of everything, isn't he, really, at this moment in time. BBC reported the other day that he is finished with Rangers, that he will be off at the end of the season, that Alfie has played his last for the club. Certainly, there is a number of EPL clubs circling for him at this moment in time, and obviously, given the fact that there is a absolute awash with cash down there, they can certainly meet his wage demands. The story that came out said that the manager, he was not in the manager's plans, and that it was time that Alfie went and left the club. This was Kenny Young of BBC Scotland that said about this. Now, again, this could be all paper talk, it all could be a load of rubbish, but it does seem to me that there is a growing belief within the club and a growing belief within the fan base that Alfie has played his last for the club, and that for the last 12 to 18 months, he has obviously been checked out and his mind is elsewhere. So could be that this is true, that Alfie is off. Will definitely be off at the end of the season. And despite what Michael Beale has said about it being a situation of sitting down in the summer and talking about it, that will not be the case, and that Morelos will be leaving at the end of the season. Right, in terms of today's game, I was thinking about this the other day. Thinking about this, obviously, what Celtic will be expecting us to do. Celtic will be expecting us to come and play 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, or whatever. Go with a conventional striker up front, whether that's Alfie or Cholak. Alfie didn't look great against Dundee United. Cholak's not looked too good in the last couple of games as well when he started. Cholak is very good at scoring against teams at the bottom of the league. Doesn't seemingly, yet been proving it against the team at the top, Celtic. But I'd love to see Michael Beale throw a bit of a curveball today. This is what I was talking about on the podcast yesterday. Go with a bit of something different. Really give Celtic a different set of problems. In the Viaplay Cup final, Michael Beale got the team selection wrong. He played the wrong players, obviously, with Lundstrom and Kamara. And I hope, obviously, today that he plays Cantwell, Raskin and Jack in central midfield. I think that gives us more options, more dynamism, more movement, more forward-thinking players. My hope is that he gives it a little bit of a different spin up front as well. Possibility could be to use Malik Tillman in a false 9 type role. Go with Kent, Tillman, and Sakala up front, and get them to rotate, to move around, to really, rotate around that Celtic defence. Celtic have not got a good defence. Celtic's defence is poor, in my opinion. Their midfield and their centre forwards are their strength. Get after them. Give them a new set of problems. Kent is very quick. He's skillful. Sakala is quick and skillful. Tillman is skillful. Also reasonably quick as well. So give them a new set of problems. Play those three, up front. Tillman being the false 9, but get them to rotate at times. Obviously, rotate Sakala in there, rotate Kent in there. Really give Celtic a new set of problems. Remembering back to the days of the late great Walter Smith. Remember how he always used to put in a player, and you'd sit there and you'd think, why is he playing? And then he'd be like, wow, that's why he's playing. What a tactical masterstroke. Well, I'd love to see Michael Beale take a leaf out of the great Walter Smith book and do the same, and throw a little bit of a curveball in there. Use Tillman as a fake 9, a false 9. Play Tillman, play Sakala, play Kent, and really play with our most skillful, quickest players up there. Cholak and Morelos are banging out of form at this moment in time. These 3 guys are in form and can cause a whole new set of problems for Celtic and really make a difference, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments of this. Well, guys, it's a big day. It's a must-win. We've got to win this game. Come on, Rangers. Come on, Rangers. Let's smash them. Let's do this. Well, guys, thank you so much for choosing to watch another video here on Glasgow Rangers Nation. Keep coming back to the channel. Keep checking out the daily content, daily Rangers content, daily Rangers views, updates, podcasts, obviously as well. We'll be back with a post-game show today. Not sure whether it's going to be live or not yet. I'm going to think about that. But let me know what you think of the idea, what your lineup will be today, how you're feeling about today's game, your predictions, and everything. I'll be back to speak to you again really soon here on the channel on Glasgow Rangers Nation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, guys.